Hey guys, Callence here. Today we are back with a brand new video. Today we're taking a look at some genders, and I may sound dreadful because the sad truth is I'm sick. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing my black coat as well as my jacket, it's because I'm sick as a dog, and I think the lighting here sucks. I think we can do though. I think you guys can see me. Hello, can you guys see me? If not, then I'm terribly sorry. But yeah, today we're gonna take a look at some genders. Why? Because why not? I mean, it's always fun to look at stupidity of humans, and yeah. Now, if you guys don't know what my personal beliefs are, there's only two genders. There's no argument. There are only two genders. Every other gender it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. If you don't feel like you even have a gender, then that's called feelings. Whatever you have between your legs is what gender you are, and whatever. Let's start reading some bullshit before I kill myself. First one, Abenine, the A9 K9 unit gender. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. A gender which is profound, deep, and infinite. Oh. Okay, what kind of gender is profound, deep, and infinite? Because honestly, it doesn't make sense to me. How can you feel profound, deep, and infinite? You know what? It's so. Hold on. Is that better? I think it's better. I think my life's a little better. Let me just move my mic. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me well? I'm hoping so. If not, I'm gonna have to edit up the audio, which is not that big a problem, to be perfectly honest. I just can't have my audio be too loud, or it's gonna sound like this, and this sounds awful. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's continue with the video. Okay, absorb gender. Absorb gender. Absorb gender. What the fuck? Absorb gender. A gender that changes to conform to the genders of those around you. As you are around more people, even if some leave, they continue to add to the genders you feel. You remain as the genders you have until you hit a max of sort. At that point, you become like a blank slate, being only one gender. It doesn't have to be a gender or neutral. It can be any gender, and the base gender can be different each time. So essentially, you're like a fucking sponge. You're like a fucking sponge, except with genders. That's fucking great. Adam's gender. A gender which refuses to be categorized. What the fuck is wrong with humanity? How is this even fucking possible? How can a gender refuse to be categorized? What does that even mean? Now, if any of you guys can explain to me in the comment section down below what that means, feel free to. But I don't get it, and I doubt anyone with at least one brain cell will get it either. Why are these gender names so difficult to pronounce? Or a better question, why am I so illiterate? Fuck me, gender. A gender that is derived from aesthetic, also known as Vidi gender. Voodoo magic gender. Ooh. Yeah, that's just fucking great. That gender makes no sense. Derived from aesthetic. What's aesthetic? Let's look that up. I know the meaning of aesthetic. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking moron. But I kind of want to get a Google definition. Hold on. Aesthetic. A concern with beauty or appreciation of beauty. A set of principles underlying guiding work of a particular artistic movement. So essentially it has to do with beauty and the sort. So, didn't know beauty could be a gender. Aether gender. A gender that feels very wide, commanding, breathtaking, and powerful. Oh, that's an SJW fucking gender. These SJWs feel very wide. They are also very commanding, breathtaking, and powerful. Or at least that's what they feel like. because they're not very breathtaking or powerful at all. They're just fucking morons. Affective gender. A gender that is affected by mood swings. This gender is essentially motherfucking hormones. So, can you just get your fucking bullshit out of my face before I get pissed off? Please. Okay. Agender. Oh, I've heard of this one. Having no gender or lack of gender identity. Oh, great. Just agender is kind of what you would call contradicting. You want to know why? Because by identifying as agender, you're technically identifying as agender. You see, if agender really is a real gender, then it doesn't make sense because it's called having no gender or lack of gender identity. So how can you have no gender or a lack of gender identity but still be a gender known as agender? It doesn't make sense. It's contradicting, and in all honesty, to all you feminists out there, this proves that these genders don't exist, because this gender alone just proves it, because having no gender or a lack of gender identity yet still identifying as agender means that agender technically isn't really a gender. It's just a feeling. You don't feel like you have any gender. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm trying to get at, but it's a very contradicting thing, to say the least. And if you feel like you don't have a gender, then okay, that's cool, but don't identify as agender, because you won't technically be identifying as a real gender. So let's just put it that way. Alexigender. Gender identity which is fluid between more than one gender, but the individual cannot tell what the genders are. If you cannot tell what the genders are, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, how can you feel like you're a different gender yet not know what you feel? Like, I feel like something, but I don't know what that something is. That doesn't really make much sense. You see, if you get to a point where you can move between genders and you can be, I can be a fucking hook, ugh, or you can be like a fucking phone. You know, I mean, if you can be that gender fluid, then you know what? Let me tell you something right now. If you don't know what gender you are, just go by what's between your legs. If you have a dick and balls, you're a male. If you have a fucking pussy hole, then you're a female. If you want to change that and go through a life-changing operation, hormone therapy, and all that other gay shit, then go right ahead. I'm not gonna be the one doing that shit. You are. So you know what? You do you, and I do me, and we can all be very happy. But don't identify as one of these bullshit genders. There are over 300, so we have a long way to go. Mecha gender. A gender that changes depending on which friend you're with at the moment. Okay, I'm here with Jim Bob. He's my good friend. He's been known to want to suck dick. Okay, he likes sucking on the cock. So you know what? When I'm with him, I feel like gay boy faggot 2692. So that's my gender. Gay boy faggot 2692. That's my gender when I'm with him. But when I'm with good old Susie over here, she's a 4-year-old little girl. I feel like when I'm with little Susie, I feel like identifying as a gay retard. So yeah, that's how it works. That's how this fucking gender works, because it's so fucking amazing. Okay, let's go to the next gender. I want to skip all these because fuck them. Let's see, anti-gender, except it's with an E instead of an I, so it's anti. I don't know. I don't speak other English. I speak the fucking gay faggot language. Here's the anti-gender. So I assume this is anti-gender. A protein. Was that protein? What the fuck is that? Let's Google search that. So something that changes easy, essentially, is what that means. Okay, that's cool. Okay. A gender that can change easily, which has potential to be anything, but is formless, motionless, and therefore does not manifest as any particular gender. So this is a gender? I mean, I don't fucking know what these genders even mean anymore. Oh, like seriously, guys. I think I'm losing brain cells. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I want America to be great again. I don't want to see this crap. The Trump 2K16, vote for President Donald Trump 2K16. Please. Uh, Vote for Donald Trump because this has to end. This all has to end. And he's the only man that can make it end. Please. We need to build a wall around these fuckers. Okay, that's the whole premise of this video. We need to build a fucking wall around these gay retards, okay? Next gender. Anti-gender, this time with an I. A gender which can only be described as the opposite of another gender, e.g. anti-boy, being the opposite of a boy, also known as ungender. If you feel like you're the opposite of a boy, but you are a good, but you oh, might be. I think I'm developing type 2 cancer AIDS. Great. Okay, so let me get this straight. If you feel like if you're an anti-boy, you're a boy that feels like the opposite of a boy, meaning a girl. Oh no, wait, no. Anti-boy being the opposite of a boy. So, well, I guess that's how. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
That really doesn't make any sense. So how is this a gender? Oh man. Astergender. Astergender. A gender that feels bright and celestial. Woo! I feel like glitter! Whee! Glitter! I feel like sparkles! Woo! Sparkles! I wish I could add an effect to this video, but I can't because I'm a retard. I feel like fucking sparkles! 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 I feel like motherfucking sparkles. Good night. We haven't even got past the A's yet. There's so much more. Let's just go through these quick. Flirt gender. A gender where you primarily interact with gender feelings that are flirtatious, either with a gender or people outside. Yeah, it's essentially a gender where you want to fuck people. Great, great, great. Fuzz gender. When you know that you're a certain gender but can't explain why you're that certain gender. Okay, so you're just a faggot. Okay, that's great. Gender grail. Gender ale. A gender that's hard to describe, mainly associated with plants, herbs, and liquids. Oh, okay, so you're a fucking tree. Haven't got your fucking relations, you're a tree. Motherfucker. Gender blank. Having a gender that which can only be described by blank space. When one gender is called into question, a blank space is all that comes up. So you become a space. Woo! Space! I love to be... that's my new gender. Gender blank. Because I get to identify as motherfucking space. You know, where all the stars and sun and the planets are. You know, that gay shit. Gender blur. Where your gender changes constantly by fading spelled wrong. Where your gender changes constantly by fading away into something else rather than making hard or abrupt a transition. So, okay, so that's just another way of being a gender fluid. So, you know, I tick that off the list of stupid genders, because that's stupid. Gender fluid, oh great, we reached the glory of the glory, the greatest gender ever. Gender fluid. Fuck. I right-clicked. Gender fluid. Having a gender or identity that identity that changes from boy to girl and back. Okay, that's fucking cool. Okay, I 1 minute identify as fucking princess, as a fucking princess, and next I identify as a prince. You know, I'm gender fluid. I'm gender fluid. I identify as this microphone. No. I identify as that camera. No. I identify as this mother effing toilet paper, because you know, you gotta accept me. Just accept me. Accept me. Accept me. I said accept my gender. It's a real gender, okay? I feel like sparkles and glitter and all that other gay shit. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you want to see a part 2 of this video, please leave a like, comment, and support the video. Anyways, goodbye and farewell.